So, welcome to Unrolled episode 140.
Possibly.
More than likely, it's 140. My name is Mike. Across the table from me is Chuck, and then sitting next to me is Dr. Carr. And I know you got a lot of work to do, so we're not going to push you too much. Drew sacrifices a little to get here for us and knock some stuff out. But, hey, can I ask you a somewhat medical question, since you're in work zone a little bit?
Yeah. So.
Okay. Can someone have a headache so bad it makes them throw up?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. And that headache could be just from, like, chiropractic, right? Just, like, being...
Yeah, I mean, from anything.
It could be from anything.
Yeah, it could be from anything. Like a sleep, it could be from anything.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's like hundreds of classifications of migraine.
Okay, fair enough. So, like, I've always said I've never had a migraine, right? Because, like, they sound so terrible. And so I had a headache yesterday, and I went to sleep with the headache. I woke up, it seemed like it was worse. And then, at 1 a.m. this morning, I actually got sick. And then I'm like, do I have a headache because I'm sick and I threw up, or did the headache cause this fucking thing that, I was so miserable, shaky, fucking everything.
Like chicken or the egg thing?
Are you still sick? Are you still feel like shit?
No, I felt fucking great, man. After, I found, actually, the funny thing, we said Midol before we went on. I found a Midol at her house, and I took it, right? And I was like, that was right before I threw up. So then I threw up, and I'm like, well, that motherfucker didn't get to work, because it wasn't in there long enough for it to matter, So I just went back, and then the second time I woke up, man, it was still there. Like, I've never gone to sleep with a headache and then woke up with a fucking worse headache. So I was kind of pissy about that. But anyway, yeah, man, I haven't thrown up in who knows when. And it's like, it's one thing if I put down a fifth of fucking whiskey, right? I can expect that. But to not be drunk and then throw up like I'm drunk, and I was like, dude, does this headache make this happen? Like, it was kind of crazy, it felt crazy to me. Like, then I was kind of really like, do I go to the fucking hospital? Like, what the hell, I'm not drunk, why am I getting sick? Why am I losing lunch from 12 hours earlier?
I mean, they may give you like a Toradol shot or something.
Well, I mean, it was so new to me that I was that kind of nervous. Like, I wanted to, I wasn't dying, I wasn't trying to be dramatic, but it was fucking, it scared me because I never experienced a headache so bad that I threw up. It was wild. So that was my morning.
When I get tired, my chest feels heavy and burns. When I'm tired, when I've not been sleeping right.
Right. So burns as in almost indigestion.
Yeah, burns like not indigestion, congestion, like it's congested.
Huh. I don't know.
Yeah, I get that when I'm so tired.
Yeah.
And I'm laying there and I'm like, you can feel it in your chest.
Oh, it hits me. It hits me. Well, like it hit me about 5. And I'm not even all that tired today, but I didn't sleep too good last night.
Right.
It hit me about 3 o'clock. Huh. And I'll have that until.
I don't know if I've experienced that either. I'll have to pay closer attention. Normally, I get decent sleep. I like to sleep, so.
And I feel like part of my spine's over here in my neck.
Yeah, so tell me about.
It feels like it's over there.
I saw your social media post where you said you had you weren't as tired as the first time you went when you went to BJ class.
Really works the neck muscles.
That's why your spine's misaligned. You told me about this big dude shoving it in your ribs.
I didn't spar Tuesday.
Okay.
I didn't spar last Tuesday because of this.
Oh, was that from the time before?
I mean, it feels better, but it still kind of hurts.
Right. So do you think that's some muscle strain probably?
I don't know.
Well, I'm sure it is. I doubt something's broken.
But I don't know his name. The guy from Maryville.
Big dude, you said?
No, it wasn't the big dude. They had me with a dude my size, and then somebody come over and it was, I guess I was doing the little challenge that we were doing, Drew.
Is that the sock thing?
I guess I was doing it too easy with that guy. Like I was just not having an issue, so somebody decided I needed to do it with a dude twice my size.
As you do.
Well, it sounds like that would be
Fair enough.
more of a workout. It sounds like.
Fair enough, but
Yeah, I mean,
so in the exercise he was trying to get his foot away from me, and so he stuck his other foot here and shoved, and I let go immediately because it hurt.
So that works.
Right, so that worked.
Check. So
I don't know if it would have worked had I not already been hurting.
Oh, so it was like from week 1, and then the week 2 it got pushed again, and then so
Right.
it like kind of fired it back up. So you're going again tomorrow night, right?
Yes.
Nice. Love it. Love it.
that's another thing I have to prepare for.
Class tomorrow.
Yeah, because we're doing a little different, so I'm making sure that everything is very nice.
Very nice. Very nice. I can't wait. Do you think like I'm gonna get beat up if I'm in Italy and I go very nice? You know? Do you think they're gonna fucking
They're just gonna be like,
shut the fuck up?
no, I think it'd be good.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
I'll try to take some pictures for you. I'm gonna be out there like by a canal. Fucking that's very nice. So.
That's a good pizza pie.
Hey, right, yeah. That's when you drown in the water, bro. That's where they just throw you in the water and keep you down. It's like, shut up, fuck.
There was some good jiu-jitsu stuff this weekend.
Yeah, was there a competition somewhere? I saw your social media post.
Yeah.
You guys all like live cool lives. You had somebody come by. Who was that?
Chad's our like
Black belt?
black belt.
Okay.
And he came by and did like a class, and then there was 2 tournaments, big tournaments on this weekend,
Where were they at?
both in Vegas.
Oh,
And
shit,
It's
okay.
hilarious because there's one called ADCC, and it's like supposed to be the most prestigious grappling tournament in the
Okay.
world. It stands for Abu Dhabi Combat Club.
Okay.
It started over there. It's like no gi stuff, but like all the best people that will go, because like if you win, it's like you're the best in the world, right?
Okay.
But their pay is for shit. So like if you win, you get $10,000 for winning, which is, I mean,
It sounds like a lot of dough.
well, for the amount of time you have to put in, that's your job. I mean, you're a professional grappler. That's all.
Oh,
you do.
right,
so,
right,
So I
right.
mean, the amount of work you have to put in to prepare.
Right,
It's not
sure,
really
sure.
Commiserate for.
Yeah, the
work.
payout, right.
Yeah, and it's for how much money they're making, because they have it like at the T-Mobile Arena.
Oh,
They
Jesus.
Sell it out. And it's behind a paywall to watch it and the whole thing, right? So they're making
Holy
big money.
fuck.
But there's a guy named Craig Jones who's also a fantastic grappler, but he's a smart ass. So he decided to put on his own tournament,
I like it.
and he decided to have it the same weekend as ADCC.
Mm-hmm.
What he did was, so it's called the Craig Jones Invitational. And so he invited everybody that would come,
Right.
and he went out and raised $3 million from his buddies, rich buddies,
Right?
as prize money.
Okay.
So
Who the fuck showed up at the first one?
So it made those people make a choice, right? Like, do I go try to win this medal and get $10,000, or
Yeah.
do I try to win Craig Jones's tournament and
Sure.
win $1 million?
Right.
So he like just caused this big upheaval, and
Fuck yeah, sure.
He's kept trolling everybody, about it. And so he gave out $3 million thing of prizes. So if you won his, you got $1 million, and then another person got $1 million, and then just for competing,
Right.
he paid everybody just for competing $10,001.
Nice. A fucking gangster, bro. Can you get that guy into town? Fuck, that's cool as fuck. Like, just because it's like, just his fucking guerrilla tactics is dope, bro. Because people, and you're, I mean, obviously on a lot smaller scale, but you have the same issues, right? Like, there's this, the general consensus is it sucks, and not so much the tournament, right? But like the work we do and then this guy's like, yeah, it sucks so bad, I'd like to do something about it.
Yeah.
And then did.
Yeah.
And then, so how many people were at the first one? Was there any, like, are those numbers out? Like, was it, I would assume it's a significant loss of attendance.
Well, it was so.
You can only do so much BJing.
Yeah, so much BJ. But if you're competing in the ADCC, you couldn't compete in the Craig Jones, because at the same time it was happening. So he had a lot of world class top guys of his, and so the ADC thing was very like diluted. I mean, there still would be anybody I would ever know.
Oh, sure,
but
sure.
like they weren't the same as it would have been if there was just that.
Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah.
What else he do? He Joel, he set up a fight with this lady named Gabby Garcia. I'll show you a picture of her.
Yeah.
She imagine like China,
Right.
but like twice the size
And fucking ripped.
and
No.
and uglier.
Oh, okay.
And, she's like 9-time like women's world champion and won that other tournament like 3 or 4 times. And so he like trolled her till she would have a match with him.
Oh, wow.
And so that's one of the matches. So he just had a match of like a
Yeah.
super fight with this like
Right.
the most decorated world ladies person ever.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to finish watching
Jesus
it. But I saw the
Christ.
beginning of it. And so
Did you look her up?
That's a man, bro.
Dude, so they call her out and she comes in, right? And then they start announcing him, and he's sitting in the front row behind a little wall, drinking a fucking bottle of whiskey.
Oh, shit.
And they call him, and he hops up on like the side of the thing, and he's wearing like camo pants and no shirt, and then he just like tears off his fucking camo pants. They rip away.
WWE style,
And
this
he's
motherfucker.
like wearing a leopard bikini.
Nice.
That is fucking Heather Swanson. That's who that is.
Who's that? Who's Heather Swanson?
Heather Swanson,
Who's that? Elaborate.
South Park.
Oh.
I feel like I should know who that is.
The Macho Man Randy Savage, South Park.
Oh, okay.
We're just started identifying as a female.
Yeah, she's not a small lady by any means.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, so that went on this weekend. So that was kind of interesting.
That is very interesting. Is that so? I'm assuming this is the first time like somebody tried to
Like challenge
Yeah,
them
yeah.
as an organization. Yeah, fucking got them good.
I remember when that one karate club fucking went off and started on their own, and then just to beat the rude guys, the Cobra Kai guys. So it sounds kind of similar to that. Miyagi-Do. Yeah.
I haven't watched that new season of that.
I fuck if I will. Jesus fuck.
I quit watching it when it was high school drama with karate.
Oh my god, it was. It was
The first season was decent.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
And then I watched the second season because I watched the first season, and then the second season was
You had to fucking like
Saved by the Bell with karate.
Yes, it was exactly right.
When he fell off that balcony and broke his neck, spoiler alert.
Right.
That was like fucking terrible. I was like,
That was like 3 years ago. I don't think it's a spoiler
Right.
alert now. If you haven't seen it, you don't have to waste your time. So, yeah, dude, it was fucking dumb. So, I can't believe there's a new season out. I thought that was so fucking bad that they were just gonna like act like it didn't happen and disappear. I've started a show called Your Honor. Did I talk about that before? I feel like I did. It's a pretty good show so far. Like I'm only a few episodes in. There's a couple seasons of it. It's a kid kills another kid, and this is all episode 1, so I'm not spoiling shit. And then the dad's like a judge, and so he's like, "Hey, you gotta do the right thing," and then they go turn himself in.
Yep. It's got Bryan Cranston in it.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
Breaking Bad, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, and then it's like, I'm watching, I'm like, and then it's like, the other kid's dad, I figured it'd be a governor or somebody. No, it's the crime boss's kid. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm in for a little bit, you know? So.
There's only one season of that, right?
No, there's 2. I'm 99% sure there's 2 seasons of.
I guess we started watching it and didn't finish it.
Of Your Honor.
have you watched Umbrella Academy?
I did up until we couldn't figure out how actors should be actors, and then we have to write in the fucking script that I want to be fucking gay.
Same.
Or whatever, fucking, I want to be a fresh French fry. So,
Same.
yeah, that fucking show is phenomenal. And
Enjoyed the shit out of it.
Yep. And then they had to go and fuck it up with some stupid ass
And
accept me bullshit.
Wouldn't have cared if they'd just done it and moved on. Wouldn't have cared.
Right,
But they didn't do it and just move on. They made an entire season out of it.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
She changed in real life, so they just added it to the show.
Well, fuck, that's why they're called actors, Drew.
Listen,
You can act. You can
good
act.
for her. Good
I'm
for
sure-
her,
I'm sure-
him, whatever.
I'm sure-
Well, I'm not sure what happened.
Doesn't
which
matter.
way.
I don't know
I'm
why
not
it's
sure
got-
which way it went.
Why is it even got to be in the fucking show?
I'm not sure which way it went because I wasn't that invested in that person. So I don't know which way
No,
it went.
I mean, like, okay. So
But whichever way it went, good for them. But why
does
does
the show
it
have to be
matter
around it?
at all? Yeah, why did they make the entire season about it?
They fucking ruined that show with that shit.
The entire season.
I don't think they did. They were like, oh, she's a boy now, or whatever.
No, and they just kept it. You know, they had to fucking. It distracted me from the actual fucking whatever storyline was supposed to be there, And, you know, I don't know, man.
But you're an actor. You can still play a girl. You can be a boy and still play a girl.
Do you know a lot of fucking dudes?
You can be a girl
girls.
that's a boy and still play a girl. It's called acting.
Yeah, it's weird. It's wild.
It's fucking.
You know, a lot of British guys pretend to be American guys. It's weird. It's called acting. They didn't fucking force it into fucking being a fucking British person somehow.
I'm not into the whole woke thing, anyways. But I could get if that lady's going through hormone therapy. I know she had her titties cut off, or he had his titties cut off, and all this stuff. If you're going through that, his voice is going to change, and it's going to change the way he sounds, and it's going to do everything else.
Then you don't have a job, bro. You get killed the fuck off.
What do you fucking do?
Yeah, you get killed off if you want. If that's you, they write you out.
People that are ruined by that, by the voice changing and whatnot, in movies and shit, they don't deserve to be watching fucking movies. That's like the people that pick apart
something from a comic book.
It's like people that pick apart, well, it's not like the book. Right. No shit, some shit doesn't translate. You can't pick it apart.
But other than that, the show was fantastic. I don't even know. Wasn't that season 2 when they started that shit?
I think it was season 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as far as I got. Great show before.
Well, this season's pretty fucking good.
You're not getting me to go that way, bud. Okay. Yep. I can deal without. I got so many on the fuck. I'm still getting through fucking Yellowstone. Dude, I haven't,
Quit watching that too.
Why?
Because it just got fucking Sons of Anarchy and horses.
Well, yeah, it's called Red Dead Redemption, bro. So it's that video game. I mean, there's no what's original?
Pass.
What's fucking original?
Fallout was good.
Oh, the movie?
Fallout was good.
The movie?
The series. There's a TV series based on the video game, and
Borderlands movie came out. That's what I was trying to.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they played previews when we went to see Deadpool. They played
Did you go see
previews.
That?
Yeah, we went to see the last Deadpool. They played previews, and it didn't look all that interesting to me.
What's that?
The Borderlands.
Borderlands. Yeah, I played it a little bit.
It's kind of boring.
It's I don't know. I mean, it's just, again, there's nothing original. It'd be cool to find what could be original at this point.
Borderlands is a sandbox game with nothing in it. That's how I felt about it.
Fair enough.
So.
Fair enough. What? Yeah, there's. I can't remember the last. Katie wants to go see that Trap.
That what?
Trap movie Trap. Yeah.
Trap.
Yeah, that's where you only have $50, but you smoke $100 worth of crack and you're trapped.
Yes.
No, it's not.
There you go. I'm interested in that one.
Right, that'd be a good movie, right? How do you get out the trap? So, but instead,
would be a good movie.
I know.
Somebody just that's all it is them in a trap. It's just them in a trap house smoking crack.
Right, like a 5-gallon bucket half full of shit.
Figuring out how to get the money to smoke more crack.
When your phone's dead too. You got, because there ain't no power.
But never leaving the trap house.
Right.
That would be a good movie.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
I feel like we have some legs.
I'd watch that. Let's call Netflix.
Right.
See if we can make this happen.
Right. I think Amazon might pick you up faster. So, no, Trap was like, from what I can tell from the previews, it's a guy who, it's based off this book, but like when he would hear these songs, this like playlist of this pop star, say like i.e. Taylor Swift, would go through her repertoire of songs, and he would visualize in the book, like killing people or whatever, kidnapping or something, and like the songs kind of played part of it, right? Well, the movie part is guy takes his daughter to the fucking big time pop star show.
Oh, okay, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, and then the place is surrounded.
It's an M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. So.
What's your favorite one of his movies?
I wouldn't know what his movies were versus.
He's got
Signs,
the one with Mel Gibson in the cornfield. What was the other one called with the little village? Was it called The Village? The Village, where they were monsters, but the monsters were. It was a Scooby-Doo episode. Yeah. That's what it was. It was a Scooby-Doo episode the whole time.
Is it called The Monsters?
No, it's called The Village.
Okay, The Village. I'll have to look that
one
up.
And it's not. That one's not that bad.
Dude, I fucking love Scooby-Doo. So
there's enough suspense in it that it's okay. That's pretty good.
They were pretending it was like the past when it was really like.
Oh yeah. Well, they were like an Amish community. They were
Shyamalan Ding Dong.
And I don't know about any. I don't know what else he's done. So
Sixth Sense.
That was him.
Yep.
I
No
hated
shit.
that movie.
I love that movie.
Unbreakable.
Never seen. I don't know if I've
Which
seen
one?
it.
What's that about?
When
Holy shit! This list keeps going.
when fucking he has that voice thing now. Bruce Willis is like his only weakness is water, but he can't be hurt.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's the beginning of a trilogy: Unbreakable, then Mr. Glass, and then
I didn't see that.
Then Split.
I didn't see any of those.
Yeah, I never even heard of him.
Yeah, Unbreakable is really actually good.
Huh.
Like, he doesn't know like he's out, but his weakness is water, and so he's always like had a fear of water, and he doesn't know why, right? But one night he's down in his basement, and he's got like him and his kid are down there, and he works security for a college stadium or something. He's lifting weights. He's down there, and he's lifting, and his kid's like, "You think you can do this much?" And he's like, "Yeah, put it on there." You know, he puts on like
I feel like I saw this
two
scene.
more 45 pounds.
Right.
And puts it again. He's like, "Huh." And he's like, "What else we got?" And then he puts on like fucking 5
Refrigerators.
cans on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
side, and like but he finds out he's like a superhero because he finds it out is that there was a train wreck, and he was the only person to survive the train wreck. So that's why he's unbreakable.
Uh-huh.
And so then the guy, Samuel L. Jackson, is the evil guy,
What?
and he hunts him down because he was the only person to survive this train accident. He figures out that he's a super. So he's like the opposite of him. Mr. Glass has that disease where like somebody looks at him sideways and his fucking arm breaks. You know what I mean? Like you touch stuff and it breaks. So like they're the polar opposites, so they're enemies. So it's that.
Huh.
That Village, Lady in the Water.
Never seen that. The Happening was the one with the grass. Mark Wahlberg.
It was a mysterious phenomenon causing mass suicides.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
The Last Airbender.
I remember
That's
that.
him.
I remember that preview, but I didn't see it. I don't think.
The Happening's it's an okay movie.
Devil.
Devil.
After Earth. The Visit. Split. Glass. Old. Knock at the Cabin. Knock at the Cabin was fucking cool.
I've not seen that either.
Do you know what that one is?
Mm-mm.
No.
It's real good. So like, it's these two. I guess it's woke though. So those two gay dudes, right?
Right.
And they have a kid, and they go to this cabin in the woods, right?
Right.
And these people show up at the door, and it's like the wrestler guy.
Oh, yep, I've seen it.
Batista.
Yep, I've seen it.
That was good.
Yeah, that one was good. That was a pretty good movie.
It stressed me out, dude.
Did
That was a
really?
pretty good movie.
Yeah, like it gave me like
You know,
Anxiety?
you know what another good movie is? It's actually called Cabin in the Woods.
that one is good with all
Is
those-
that where
Have
they
you seen
hunt
that one?
people?
yes, with a whole list of the creatures below. And
Yes,
stuff.
yes. No, so it's like they send these kids. So it's like a riff on all the scary
Sure.
kids out in the woods getting murdered, right?
Right.
It's like they're kind of like poking fun at it.
Right.
And but it's a really good movie though, even though they're poking. It's not like Scary Movie where it's just a fucking
Right.
comedy parody.
Right.
It's a parody, but they're still doing. You know
Still
what I
doing
mean?
a good movie.
Right. Well, Scary Movie's a good movie, but they're still doing like a halfway serious movie. But the best scene in the entire movie, is they're escaping, right? And they can see the other side. They can't get through the tunnel no more, but they can see the other side of the road where they need to go.
Okay.
Right? And there's just a small canyon. And what's that actor's name? What's his name? It's not Chris Hemsworth, is it?
It might have been. Yeah.
It might have been Chris Hemsworth, but they've got a dirt bike on the back of this RV, and he's like, "Well, I can jump that. I've made bigger jumps than that." And so he gets all geared up and he goes to jump. Invisible wall.
Oh,
Fucking
dead
hilarious.
instantly, huh?
It's hilarious.
Sounds funny. What do you think of that cigar? Do you like it better or worse?
It's good. It's a nice change.
Well, the torpedo or pyramid shape will change because it all concentrates down.
It tastes different. It tastes lighter. or something.
Lighter?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes those pyramids like that will sting my tongue. Like, it's just so much flavor right there
Yeah,
on my tongue.
I'm saying like it's like the other ones. They're always good. They taste really sweet. And
Right.
like, but it feels.
Is this one?
heavier?
Is this... Oh, okay.
But I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, absolutely it
But-
does.
but-
Those are normal
So this
terms.
has a better flavor.
Okay.
Not as sweet.
Not as sweet, but lighter.
Lighter.
Nice.
flavor.
Okay. Well, I like to... I'll
Do you
read
have to talk about cigars on this podcast?
just a little bit, sir. Drew smoking a Crazy Alice from the Deadwood series. And then, I don't know what Chuck's got. What do you got? Breva. And then I got a Partagas Valle Verde in Toro shape. On sale now.
Your girl started riding the bus today.
Did she really?
Dude.
Where's the bus stop at? Do they stop at the house?
Down at the end of the street.
Oh, okay.
Around the corner.
Did you stop and like wait for it and all that? Was this first day?
Well, no.
First day on the bus.
Well, first day on the bus. I guess in her class that none of her friends are in there from her, because she has like 6 or 7 5th grade classes at school. It's fucking huge. But so none of her friends are in there, and so all of her friends ride the bus though, and so she wanted to start riding the bus.
Nice.
Which I'm like, it's kind of ridiculous because it's faster to just take her.
Well, but look at the social that she wants to do,
So she did it, and
Nice.
I called Melissa on the way here, and she said she enjoyed doing it.
I'm sure. And then she gets right home with her friends.
Yeah, well, and Melissa's like, should I let her walk in there by herself in the morning? I'm like, unless you want to walk with her. I'm like, yeah. Walk down there.
Yeah, walk the dog.
Yeah, I'm like, or get off and walk back by herself. I'm like, yeah, it's the end of the block. Like, it'll make her feel like she's really, really big.
Yeah, for sure.
Nobody lets the kids at my house walk without going up there. Nobody. Like, they live 2 doors down, and they walk up there to meet their kids.
Really?
It's weird.
Well, it's cool.
It's super fucking
It's nice
weird.
that most of your neighborhood's unemployed and they have that time.
It's super
I'm just
fucking
fucking with
weird.
you.
Super fucking, well, I mean, it's super fucking weird, though.
Well, I'd always walk Emily with the dog, right? And then when she get on the bus, I'd continue to walk the dog, for its morning walk and then get back home. So I would always just wait with her, there, and we'd BS and, and then, I don't know, man. Like, so that was like when we lived right up here, and it was just, there was a couple people on the list that weren't too far away, and I don't know, I was just being a dad, so I like to hang out there with her.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're waiting for the bus in, but when they get dropped off, they just come straight
Right.
home, so I wasn't too worried about that part.
So, I mean, which one of those websites, if you were to,
Family
is
Watchdog.
actually accurate? Because
Family Watchdog.
I looked at some of them, and there's, fucking 60 houses around me that have people. I'm like, there's no way that's
Right. And
accurate.
so they're probably taking like a database but never taking them off,
I would. Family Watchdog seems to be accurate, but I would almost bet that it's accurate.
That's nuts.
There's perverts everywhere.
There so is. I got a different flavor. You want a berry? It's 6 though.
Yeah.
6 berry.
I'll drop it down.
All right. There you go. Just a little something different.
Yeah.
You got to think though that not all of them are.
That's the downfall.
Like
It's like
the perverts that you think of when you think.
yeah, they're not
perverts.
predators.
Right.
They're just on a list. It's like if I peed out this window,
They got caught in a bad situation.
yeah. If I peed out this window, I could be on that list. So I mean, you gotta. That's a only downfall on that list, man. Is if you're poor and you get caught up on some shit, you're stuck on that fucking list. And if you got to fucking, and I'm not, like you could literally be caught peeing in public, have a shit ass public defender,
Right.
and then, be registering forever. Yeah, right. Because some fucking lady with a mask on says, "Oh, I saw his fucking penis when I walked behind the tree when he was standing there by it." Well, no fucking shit, bitch. Why would you do that?
I pee outside a lot, so I'm always worried about something like that.
Yeah, that's a real thing, though,
'Cause
bro.
I just.
You gotta go. What the fuck?
Like sometimes at night, I'll just walk out my front porch and pee off my front porch because I can.
Well, you gotta help the lemon trees grow.
And listen, at that apartment, the bathroom's upstairs. So, like, if it wasn't so busy, I told her the other day, I go, if it wasn't so fucking busy out here, I'd open the door and fucking take a leak. So I didn't have to, because I don't want to walk upstairs just to take a leak.
Yeah, but and then near you versus getting to you, Drew, would be, you know what I'm saying? Like, because your street's somewhat secluded, kind of. Nobody's driving through.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's that part of it.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, I know.
Really worried about it. I was just curious about those websites. I haven't looked at them before. Even like I was in the office one day. I was.
I think the state
in the office,
has its own website too.
I believe the state. I thought the state did.
I think it does.
But that's
I think
dude,
they have their
and you're
own
trusting
database.
the state though to be updated, right? So
Right.
if they move, You know what I'm saying? They could be at this address and this address. You know, like they could
right.
be at 6 fucking addresses. But yeah, it's like, and then it's like the charges are so vague that you can read. They just make them all sound fucking shitty.
Some of the websites, like Family Watchdog, you can actually read what the actual charge is. So,
but it's like
you can see if they were like a kid that had a girlfriend that was a year younger and the parents got mad. Or some shit like that. Yeah,
that's cool.
You could see.
That's cool because sometimes that's bullshit, man. It's just, you know, like if you're 19, she's 17. And her parents just hate you. You know, like, you go to jail, bro.
Or they were cool to a point.
Right. They're cool until you did something to piss them off. You know, you didn't buy them a nice enough gift at Christmas. Fuck off. You're
right.
fucking on the list.
Or you did what kids do. You cheated on her. You know, whatever. Something.
Right. So, yeah, dude. So, like, I don't know. I'm not saying, you know, free them all. But I'm just saying there's no catch-all for all them charges like that, you know, like dude pees in a fucking stadium parking lot, fucking, you know.
Yeah, I mean, and that's different than a guy that goes and pees in front of the front door of the elementary school.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right, or the guy fucking beating off.
What if he was just drunk?
Well, it shouldn't be doing it. It shouldn't have been standing there. You gotta have some fucking right choices, you know.
You want to get drunk at 9 a.m., cool, but don't go fucking piss in front of the elementary school.
Right.
That's your own fault.
Yeah, turn around at least. Don't face the school. Turn around.
Yeah.
Luckily, man, schools are being built like prisons, though, so they don't have windows, so you don't have to see shit. So.
Indoctrination camps.
Yeah, basically. Isn't that something, man? I'm so negative on the world, bro. I really am. Like, I just feel like everything's just like you just have to be part of this system, and I'm going to use your word because that's what it is, man. They just want you to be in the system, and they're going to make it as fucking dude. I just filled out 6 forms. So my business can operate the same next year as it did this year. 6 fucking state forms. Do you know what's going to happen? So I mail them off fucking a month and a half early, right? So I just threw in the mailbox today. Month and a half early because they'll say, oh, you didn't check this box or whatever. You know, it's like there's always something wrong. And like I've literally lost my license before, like because I didn't renew on time. I'm like, I sent you everything you fucking needed, right? But it's just, you know, they just make it as hard as possible unless you're in the fucking system. So you have the choice to make that, and they have the choice to fucking fuck you. So
how much longer we got to live? Like what, month and a half?
Why? What's up? What's in?
Election.
Well, you got the DNC in Chicago right now. You want to talk about some real shit?
I don't give a fuck.
You want to talk about
election. I don't give a fuck about it.
Bro,
I don't care one way or the other.
We have it. You know, the Illinois National Guard's been activated and sent up there with no return date. No return date. Do you know what they're preparing for? Chemical warfare. That's what they're preparing for right now.
In Chicago?
Yes, in Chicago. DNC's going up there. They're preparing for fucking straight fucking battle. FBI has been activated. Fucking Illinois National Guard is up there already. Cause
for the Democratic National Convention.
Yeah, man. DNC. What do you think it was?
For
fucking
what?
Run?
For
Wouldn't
what?
run DNC.
For what? Chemical warfare? This is
that's what they're trained for.
It's all bullshit. Bullshit. That's all bullshit. I don't buy it.
I mean, after the last shit that's happening, because they're activating more agency people to go. Because I know some people who are in some 2 other agencies.
Are you talking about like because of the assassination attempt?
They got asked to go up there.
Yeah, so like my National Guard dude's here, it's smoking cigars. They're not here, and normally if they have an assignment in the Illinois, you know, and obviously, but if they have an assignment, they have a return date listed. Normally 2 weeks later, right? So you're there, you're prepared for whatever. Nothing normally happens. You fucking pack up. You'll be home. And then they're like, we always get home before the fucking assigned date, right? Because nothing.
That's probably what's going to happen this time.
That's what you hope for. You don't want fucking war zone and
I
fucking.
don't live in Chicago, so.
Well, I fucking still live in a state, bro. And if they fucking burn that city down, bro. If they burn it down, do you know how much they're going to come after us for taxes downstate?
As long as they take the politicians with them, then they won't.
They won't, though. They're not. You're not getting anybody. And the thing is, the fucking shit rules are still in the books no matter who's in fucking office. It needs a fucking civil war. Is it coming? Do you think it's coming?
There ain't going to be one. Nope.
Do you think it's because they did the COVID test and they saw that half the country is a bunch of fucking pussies anyway?
Nope. I think it's because.
Do you?
I think it's because that nobody's going to do jack shit.
Test one?
It's called comfort.
No, yeah, no.
It's called comfort.
No,
That's part of the system's comfort.
no.
Right. It's called comfort.
No, the cucklers won't do anything.
Nobody will do
No,
anything.
it's not
Nobody.
true. There's enough people
But how
who
do?
are that militant that will. And
But how do we get in touch? How do we create that group, Drew? And I'm sure
No,
they're out
listen.
there, but I'm
No,
not.
that group's out there. That group's out there.
I'm sure there is, but like,
That group's out there.
how do you get out there and but not?
Well, there has to be a momentum for people to.
Yeah,
join
And
that.
there won't be. There won't be the momentum to get together.
I guarantee that group doubled in size since the assassination attempt
Yes.
of President Trump.
Yep. I'm sure. Inquiries into becoming that have gotten larger,
Here's
but
what
the actual militias that are out there, not the fucking made up ones, the Boogaloo Boys and that kind of fucking garbage, not that shit. The actual militias that are out there, they're not preparing for none of it, and they would be preparing for it if they thought it was coming. It's
Well,
not coming.
I can tell you this: all the guys that
coming.
I know, which is probably 40 or 50 dudes who are the high speed guys.
What's that mean?
Who are currently or prior high speed guys?
What's
There.
high speed guys? That sounds like a cool group. Do you go fast?
Go fast.
What?
First or last.
What are you saying? ISP or high speed?
High speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Green Berets.
Oh, okay.
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 Navy
Okay.
SEALs.
Okay.
Those guys.
Okay.
Right?
Well, I thought it was like guys who didn't obey the speed limit. So I'm like, dude, can I join that group?
No, they said they're high speed.
Yeah. Okay.
I know
Well,
people
hold on.
in the actual state militia for the state,
Well, that's cool. But
in the organized, real.
right, but like those are still guys who like they may have been in the military at one point, but they don't know how to organize and actually take a fucking building, right? So
Right,
these
right.
are the dudes that like know how to fuck shit up,
Right.
And 90% of them are actually concerned, and they are prepared for this to happen. So there's people who are prepared, but they're not like going out and marching. They're waiting to see what happens, and when the shit hits the fan, then they're gathering.
Because we know marching and fucking
Okay.
holding the sign doesn't do dick.
And what I'm saying is the people that are actually in the militia that are organized and they're not preparing for nothing.
Are they official?
I mean, they're
like,
preparing.
how does that even work?
They're preparing, because they're always preparing,
Yeah.
but they're not over preparing. They're nothing. They don't see anything
Can we
coming.
create like
They
a
don't
secret
see-
fucking handshake or a fucking
They don't
hand signal
see-
or something? What's this too? I always see everybody fucking doing this on the fucking Instagrams.
It's not a white power thing.
Oh, that's
Well,
that-
it's
that's
never a
that
white
circle game.
It's never a white dude doing it.
It's a circle game. You
What?
didn't play the circle game?
Well, yeah. You see, you get punched, right?
Yeah.
You look at it and you get
That's all
punched.
it is. That's all it is. That's what it is. That's what it
Okay.
is.
Okay.
But the people in the
I need,
organized,
Can we get
and I mean, when you say organized, I mean, I know these dudes pretty good, so I don't want to talk down on it. But
Right.
when you say organized, I mean, really,
I don't want Twinkie eaters fucking.
and I don't want to compare them to the group that I would compare them to, because they're multinational. They're not all one color,
Right.
But it's about as organized as that other group.
Okay.
So,
I just.
but they're ex-military men. They're and they all held high ranks. And
I'm tired of, dude, like, so I couldn't pay all of my taxes today. That was due on the 15th. And it's like, I want to go, like, I can't pay it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and still operate. So I gotta choose. Do I want to pay this, not even on time now, because this is 19th,
Right.
it was due on the 15th, right? So, and there's no partial payment fucking thing.
right.
It's pay this or pay this, and I'm like, fuck you, state, bro. I'm gonna get more cigars in, and hopefully we sell them and catch up later, So, I wish there was like a note box. I could just be like, cash me outside, So that'd be cool. But like, I owe you. Like, see me on refund day. I don't know. It's I'm so. That's why I'm so jaded. So much.
I don't think it's coming. The closest we've been to it was Ferguson and all that shit. That was the closest we've been to actual insurrection. That Jan 6 shit was all media-led fucking
I mean,
bullshit.
how long do you think that people are
That's why they harped on it for so long.
tolerate no fucking reason but to line the pockets of the politicians who are doing it.
Thank you. You know, it's like when do I just stop paying?
And I hope that you're right, Chuck. I hope it doesn't happen because it'll be fucking terrible and a lot of people will die.
Oh, I hope I'm wrong. I hope it does happen. I hope it does happen.
There's a lot of loss of life. There's a lot of things that are.
I don't think so.
Oh, I think it's going to be.
It depends on where it kicks off.
Yeah, and it's going to be, you know, rural areas are going to be rural areas, right?
Right.
So, and we're really rural here. We're not fucking a big city. We'll burn those fucking bridges down and nobody can get to us. You know, I don't know how you burn concrete bridge down, but I'll figure it out.
I'm sure you can hook up some dynamite.
Dynamite's not something I have in the back of the Jaguar.
We'll make it. Chuck's smart.
Chuck, make me some dynamite.
I mean, no, he can't. He doesn't know how to do that.
Not at all.
Do you know what I got?
I didn't get in trouble for that when I was in junior high.
I got a cap that goes boom. I don't know if it'll take out a bridge though.
But most of the people in the cities are going to bow. So it's going to be the rural area. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
so it's going to be the rural areas.
COVID test one fucking did it.
It's going to be the rural areas. It's going to be places like Appalachia. And like if it starts in Appalachia,
it'll be ended.
It's over.
Yeah. It's ended there.
We win. It's done. The people win.
Yeah, the people win, but it's not going to start there. They know that.
The problem
they're going to take city by. It's like risk.
Right. But the cities are going to be pushovers, and the people that are going to fight aren't going to be in the cities.
So here's a question for you. Besides that battle, right? So I thought about this the other day. So you know, the government funds all these other people's countries, rebuilding them, and fucking funding their wars, and not rebuilding our own country and helping everybody that needs it here.
Right.
So either they're laughing at us, right, like behind our backs. But the question is, who's
they? Like the government or the other countries?
The people.
Oh, they definitely are.
Okay,
the government.
So
yes, too.
So let's say there's the Civil War and we're fighting. Will those other countries see our weakness and jump in and try to take power for themselves?
Already doing it.
Or will they join the government side?
Just hypothetically. Say a civil war breaks off, hypothetically, and China goes,
time to strike.
We got you.
They already do.
So China starts sending military over here.
They don't even have to.
So and I could see that happening, but I could see it being orchestrated to happen, because what's going to happen then is that fighting's going to stop to focus on that fighting.
That'd be the best thing for this country, if we went to war with somebody that we actually had to be fucking, where the whole 80% was like, yeah, fuck China, bro, let's go get them. But
no matter what,
we're destroying ourselves from inside right now. And yeah, don't give me your fucking fried rye, bro. I fucking.
No matter what,
the
people are not going to let an invasion occur.
I gotta go pee, so I'll get you a second. Okay.
The invasion are not going to let the people are not going to let an invasion occur, even if they're at.
Ain't nobody invading, beaches of fucking South Beach, bro. Nobody's rolling up on fucking boats.
I mean, if they invaded California, they'd be through California in a day.
But I think
before a military response could even actually happen.
So, which is fine, because then you got the fucking mountains right there.
But our intelligence and then on that kind of shit, right? The mountains, and that's where they stop.
Right, they stop there because all the other red states right there on the other side of the mountains are gonna be like, "Fuck, watch this shit, bro. Come on down."
So, as far as Civil War / I'll call it revolution.
A revolution, yeah, Civil War.
Let's call it an insurrection, so we can be politically.
I've asked a lot of people who were involved in the military. I think we've talked about it before, but once again, I asked them, what percentage of the people that are serving would follow the orders to attack their own people? They said maybe 30 not. 30 will, 70% not.
I'd agree with that.
So then
I'd agree with that.
So it said 70-30, and they said
there's some soft ass bitches now in this military.
I'd agree with that.
But they said, what would you worry about is the NATO coming in, because NATO's going to come.
I wouldn't worry about NATO because
NATO's
at that point you shoot in. I mean, I'm going to say blue helmet, but they're definitely not going to wear blue helmets, right? But they're going to shoot anybody with a blue helmet. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't worry about NATO too much. Just like people like to say that. Well, they got the bombs. They're not going to bomb cities. They're not going to bomb cities because of the. I mean, they've spent so many years going to war with countries because they were bombing citizens. You know what I mean? So they're not going to bomb cities. It's going to be a ground war. There'll be tanks. But one thing to know about tanks is they don't take keys. There's going to be Humvees. One thing to know about Humvees and fucking all the military. One thing to know about military vehicles is they don't fucking take keys. So, and they slap teenagers in them with very little training. So a bunch of rednecks are going to be able to get in that tank and go, oh, the big thing goes in here, and then you press this button and it goes boom. I mean, it ain't going to, and even if they can't figure out how to make it go boom, they can still figure out how to make it run through buildings and cars.
Yeah.
So that's why there's so much of an information war on the American citizens, because I think the government realizes that they don't win. If it comes to it, they don't win. They can't win. And I don't think we have to worry about China invading or anything like that. But one thing I wanted to say earlier was, you said those countries are laughing at us because we spent all this time going over there and bombing them and then fixing them. That's because we go over and we bomb them. We put people in that we like, and then we funnel that money fixing them. We funnel it all the way back around, back into the politicians. It's just money laundering. All war is, after WW2, all war has been money laundering.
It's all fucking terrible. When it was last week, fucking Nancy Pelosi made 1 week made $10 million.
The real shitty thing is that if it does happen, they're not going to take the advantage to take care of the actual real enemy, because it's not the politicians, it's the fucking media.
It's corporations.
So it's the media.
The media is controlled by the corporations.
Right.
So it's corporations that.
But if you cut the tongue off, if you cut the tongue out of the head of the snake, then it can't. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't think it's not. I don't think it's coming. It's not. I think the people are too comfortable. Even the ones fucking on Facebook bitching about it. Where are they at? In their living room, in their air conditioning, watching their fucking 55-inch big screen.
But I mean, would you be
on Facebook bitching about it?
Would you be prepared if that was to happen?
Prepared against what though? Full autos? You gonna be prepared against full fucking autos?
I mean,
goddamn grenade launcher, dude. My 9mm, my 5.5. Well, I don't have anything that's illegal in the state of Illinois, but
you got a mod deuce, dude.
What's that?
You got that fucking truck?
No, not anymore.
You know?
No, fuck, years ago.
Well, it's still sitting there. We can go grab it.
That's a different truck. So
that one don't look like it runs as good.
It does not run as good. So they're moving though. I tried to get down there last week to help them move.
Oh, are they moving right now?
Yeah, fucking. They'll be moving for the next couple of weeks to. You know what's funny is, man, remember theater shootings were like a big deal for a hot minute. Now they're going to move into a theater and do shooting. So.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Thank you. Yeah. Should you call it the Batman fucking gun range?
No, I thought that they were probably going to miss on a big opportunity to leave one of the theater sections set up, and then just
have a clearing.
You get on the top. You get to be on the top row, right? And then just cardboard pop-ups.
Oh yeah, like Lincoln style, bro.
Yeah, cardboard pop-ups. I mean, they're missing. I bet they tore all that shit out. So they missed out on a big opportunity.
Property owners yanked them all out and
they missed out on
away.
Big. I mean, how much fun would that be? Yeah. I would pay for that.
I'm with that.
I'd pay for that.
You know what they should like? That would have been a funny marketing thing for like a company like Fandango or something. Like you should have got your tickets on Fandango.
What the fuck? You know? I don't know if you want to fucking actually associate it with fucking going to the movies, dude.
No, I'm talking Lincoln getting shot. But
oh, okay.
Like Mary Todd should have gotten the fucking.
Oh shit, bro. That's fucked up. She could have got better seats.
Better seats on Fandango.
Fucking Do you know? So the rumor is that Abe Lincoln met Mary Todd Lincoln right here in Alton.
Really?
That's the rumor. I don't.
Is she from Alton?
You know, I don't know that.
She's batshit crazy. I know that.
Well, I mean, she's dead. So.
Well, she was.
Oh, okay.
She had the.
What's she have?
Mental issues.
Oh, is that why they like? Fuck, man, I remember part of that from history, or maybe going to the museum.
But I think it was exacerbated when her kids died and shit.
Oh, sure. Why? Well, fuck, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, wouldn't it? So.
But she had, I think, like, you know what? I'll verify it for you.
No, you don't have to, bro. Just keep working. Just keep working.
Done.
Just keep working, homie. I just appreciate you being here. It's my little guy's night, you know. You gonna be at class tomorrow?
Yeah, I gotta prepare for what the lesson's gonna be.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, where is she from, too? I mean, fuck, you got the internet.
She suffered from bipolar disorder,
Okay.
otherwise known as major depressive disorder.
Okay.
She suffered through severe mood swings, periods of depression, outbursts of anger and rage throughout her life.
Well, so don't I.
She also had schizophrenia and borderline personality disorder.
Who?
So,
Was that diagnosed in
Who,
what
what?
year, though? 19 something?
Who wasn't it?
Mary Todd
18
Lincoln.
something? What
Oh.
the fuck? What year? 18 something, right?
I don't know.
She had
No, it
ghosts.
had to be.
She had ghosts in her blood.
Plus, she was married to that fucking weird looking motherfucker.
She had
She loved
ghosts
the hat,
in her
bro.
blood.
She loved the hat.
She's like the storage. She could put whatever she wanted to.
Right, right. She hide your weed in there.
Yeah,
'Cause it wasn't legal in Illinois back then.
Stash, motherfucker.
Right. That's the problem. She couldn't reach it. That's why she's so mad, bro. She couldn't reach that stash.
Dude, I'm gonna contact Fandango for that commercial and see if they'll make it. It's just them,
Bro,
because they used to have the puppets at the movies. Like,
Yo,
the-
yeah.
So it'd be like Mary Todd and him just arguing, and
Right, right.
he's like, "You should have got better tickets, you stupid bitch," and then he
goes to sleep.
Yeah,
Like, the commercial
Boom.
ends.
And it's like, you could have got better tickets on Fandango.
We want 10% Fandango because that shit's fucking baller. We need fucking a puppeteer. We need a puppeteer to fucking make us a Lincoln fucking.
We can make a commercial ourselves.
Yeah, we'll make it ourselves. Right.
And then they'd come out then.
Right.
It's not associated with us whatsoever.
Then we get sued. Podcast explodes because
Well,
fucking
you just
Fandango's
you
suing
just
us.
have to put like Famdango or
Famdango.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Something
yeah.
like that. You gotta
Yeah.
Fandango or
Right,
something.
right.
You gotta
Yeah,
change it.
Fandango. That's awesome. Bro, how'd you get through that 6 already? You grab another one. I just got this one.
Because I fucking pop these fucking zennies all day.
It's not zinnies. We're older. Yeah, the kids eat the zinnies.
The problem is I'll have it in for 10, 15 minutes.
That's
and
about it.
Then I start chewing it.
Oh, and then it breaks open.
Because the flavor.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
get
it's
it
like-
back out more. You ever swallowed one by accident?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I got nervous first time. Nothing happened. Actually,
Not at all.
yeah.
Sounds gross.
Yeah, well,
I remember swallowing chew.
Oh no, that was gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this synthetic stuff from China is fine.
It didn't stay down there that long. It didn't stay down there that long, so it was only gross for about 5 minutes.
Bro, so we're gonna go way back, right? So I'm at the Alton Mall, and way under the age of fucking consuming tobacco. Remember the peach fucking? I don't remember
Well,
what.
by the time we got old enough to consume tobacco, the Alton Mall was dead.
Right. So I'm probably like 13, right? And so I watched this. This dude had peach, some kind of tobacco. It tasted so good. I fucking put a big old guap in my mouth, right? Fucking.
Skull?
I mean, I think so. Something like that. Whatever had peach. It was a peach flavor, though. It was good. I was like, man, it was like peach and mint. Fuck, get out of here, man. That was good shit. And I swallowed
That's
all
why
of
they
it.
don't sell it no more.
I swallowed all of it, bro. Like, just like straight on OnlyFans, you know? And I took it all. And then I fucking vomited so violently later that night. It took a while. It took probably like 4 hours.
So it took 5 minutes and I puked that
4
shit right
hours,
back
bro.
up.
And I swallowed. I was like, man, we walking around the mall at that big old fucking thing in my fucking, yeah, look at me, man. I'm a motherfucking gangster. I didn't know you were supposed to spit it, man. I was day one chew, you know? So I think that's why somebody had that same bad experience, and they're like, let's make a spitless. Let's make a spitless so people don't fucking vomit violently.
Took 5 minutes, but I think it was like some full strength skull or some shit.
Yeah, you had all the red men.
Did I tell you about what happened riding with Aiden in a soccer game? So, it's school time now, so this is over. But they had...
Summer league?
Yeah, summer league.
Yeah.
So they're playing Wood River.
Okay.
And...
He's Roxana, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And he basically gets in a fight with... Like, they're back and forth with Wood River. No, he gets with Wood River. And he gets in a fight with this Wood River kid at the game. And...
on field or like...
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
Basically, they're fucking... the whole team's jawing back and forth.
Right.
Being pretty physical.
Real Shoresy like.
Yeah, and he gets trucked from behind without the ball. Guy who wasn't playing the ball wasn't even there.
Right. Yeah.
So Aiden gets up swinging.
Yeah.
Dude, him and him get a fist fight. I guess apparently the parents ran onto the field and it was a big thing.
Okay. Sounds kind of epic.
I had to miss it because I had class or whatever it was. And he calls me after the game and he's like, Dad, if anybody calls you or upset with you, I'm sorry. It wasn't my fault. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, you got to tell me the story. And I'm like, dude, you're not fooling me. He goes, I didn't do anything. I'm like, dude, you play like you're fucking playing hockey. You know what I mean?
Right.
You play hard and you hit people. I go, that's fine, but don't act like you weren't running people up. Don't get mad when they fucking get pissed enough.
Right.
Anyways, so they fought and I was like, well, what'd your coach say? He wasn't there, so there was no coach for them there because he hadn't technically started yet. So it was one of the parents' dads was their coach.
Okay.
But Wood River had their coach there.
Oh, okay.
So I texted the Wood River coach because it's Chris Johnson. He's a little older cop. Anyways, and he's like, he was real short with me, so I guess he must have been pissed.
Right.
So we started practice middle of last week, and I called Aiden. I said, hey, how'd your practice go? Did your coach say anything to you about that fight you got in? You going to be able to play? Is there any repercussions from the fight? He's like, oh, everything's okay. I go, well, what's going on? Tell me what he said. He goes, well, the universe is fucking awesome. He goes, the kid I got in a fight with transferred to my school and now he plays in my team.
Dope.
And I go,
are they cool now?
I go, so like, did your coach make you guys hug it out and shit? And like, rub each other's dicks?
Right.
So it was just fucking funny. He fucking has to play with that kid now. He said he's pretty good though, so.
It sounds like it. If he's fucking going to battle,
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's got some heart, at least. So, that's real cool.
This is funny. You thought you were going to have this, like, fight later on the season with this kid.
Right. You know it's coming.
Now it's on your team.
You're throwing an extra plate on the bar. You're like, I'll get this motherfucker so hard, bro. All of a sudden, Aiden's in jiu-jitsu, like, 3 times a week. Like, bro, let's go.
Never been interested in this.
Dad, I just want to spend time with you. Let's go.
Yeah.
Choke me out, man. I got to fucking get out. That's cool that he didn't get in a whole lot of shit.
Drew did get choked out on Tuesday.
Did he?
Yeah.
Who
got
choked you out?
on Tuesday?
Oh, dude. So I was, who's that? I was showing something, wasn't I?
Yeah.
So I was showing something.
It was me.
You were showing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I was showing Chuck this choke, right? Well, so.
Well, it wasn't even the choke. It was that seatbelt hold thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I was showing him, because last time he had class, he just hopped right in and they were doing all kinds of, I wouldn't say advanced shit, but stuff that you're like, what? Like,
Right.
why am I doing this?
Right.
So I spent the, like, beginner class, me and a couple other guys, and, like, we were with Chuck, and, like, we were going over positions, right?
Right.
So showing him different, like, dominant positions you take.
Sure.
So there's, having somebody's back, right? When you're on their back,
Right.
Whether it's you're standing up or on the ground or whatever, you have their back, and you're supposed to secure that position in a certain way.
Okay.
So I was having him secure it. Well, I was trying to talk to him and tell him the way he had the position, like, secured in a way where, like, it was choking me instead of, like, securing me. And so I was trying to, like, move it down. Because, like, if you would have been, like trying to choke me, I would have fought the
Right.
But he had it in, like, a wrong spot. So I'm trying to, like, tell him, like, that's pretty tight. And I was like, you move your arm. And then there's this kid in front of me, Chisholm. Chisholm was in front of me. And I was getting real dizzy.
Oh, shit.
And Jake's like, are you okay? And then I was just gone. And I woke up. And
You woke up? Oh, shit. No.
But I didn't fall over because
Right.
Chuck was on my back.
Right.
So, like, I remember being, like, not remembering anything for a few seconds. And I woke up and Jake's like, are you okay? I'm like, oh, shit, did I go out?
That's awesome.
It was, like, funny. God, yeah. But I was like, yeah, well, I was trying to, it's like, so that what he had.
2 days in, I've already choked out an instructor.
There you go. Hey, you're an advanced student.
So what he had was, like, so there's a thing called, like, a a seatbelt hold, and then you basically make a seatbelt with your hands.
Sure,
right?
sure.
So you're coming over one shoulder on the side of their neck, and then you're grabbing near this shoulder with the other hand, so it makes
Right,
a seatbelt.
right.
So what Chuck had in is like he had this here, and then he had it where it was like he was coming behind my shoulder, almost like it's called a short arm rear naked choke. So this is in the back of my shoulder, this is across my throat. So I was trying to be like, oh, it should be like that for this securing. And I was like,
And you were standing this whole time?
No, I was sitting.
Sitting. Okay. You would pass out and stay standing though. Like, oh shit, where'd I go?
that's not the second time I've been knocked out doing this.
No shit.
I mean,
You've been doing it for some years.
Accidentally or all together? You've not been choked out while sparring?
once, and it was Tim. You met Tim, right? Was he there the first time?
I think so.
Beard, bald.
Yeah.
So,
Big dude. So
like when Code was going, we trained in the garage every morning.
Right.
At 5 a.m. we would be in the garage training, and we were rolling, and he got me in this choke that I didn't see coming, and it was so fast and quick and all I remember was kind of going around his side, and I remember like just being the best dream of my life.
Shit. Are you serious?
Yeah, and I woke up, and he's holding my head in his hands, and he's looking at me, and I was like, did I fucking pass out?
Oh no.
And he's like, yeah, dude. And I was like, how long have I been out? And he's like, about 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, well, thanks for not letting my head fucking smoke off the fucking floor.
Right.
Because I was hanging off
Off the mat.
Yeah.
Do you so is there any neurological issues in being choked out like that on like a multiple thing? I know there's no CTE too much, right? Because there's no impact.
There's got to be something because you're depriving the brain of oxygen.
Right, that's kind of what I was getting at.
Some sort of effect.
Like,
But I
and
mean,
you've been 3 years, and you've 3-4 years or whatever it's been, right? And it's been twice for you. But I'm just asking, like,
I don't know if it's the same, but when we were kids, like young kids, before we had access to the marijuana and all that shit, do you ever remember bending over and going,
yeah,
and then standing up real quick and bam, down you go?
yeah, it's called postural hypotension.
Right, you remember doing that?
Shut up,
well, I knew a kid. His name was Todd. So it's a real story because I knew this kid. I still know his name.
Right.
Who did that like all the fucking time.
Why?
Like all the fucking time.
Why?
Because you get a little high before you go out.
Oh,
You get
okay.
a little spacey. And he
Some
did it all.
guy
He
that
would do
hangs
it.
himself
He
when
would
he
do it.
jacks off.
Right. He would do it in school. He would do it when you were hanging out after school. He did it all the fucking time. And you could literally, like by the end of that school year, you could tell that he was maybe a little bit.
maybe he was
Maybe a little
before,
bit
if
slower.
that's what he wanted to do.
Maybe
Well, I mean-
he definitely wasn't the sharpest crown in the box,
So,
but
so like to get like the brain damage from lack of oxygen, you need to be out for like without oxygen for 4 or 5 minutes, right?
Okay.
But if it's cumulative, I mean, who knows?
Right.
Who knows? Like if you did,
you're killing brain cells every time you do it.
If you did
Fuck,
it
we're
10
killing brain
times-
cells right now.
10 times in a day,
Right.
know what I mean, and you're out for 30 seconds, then I mean.
Yeah,
like,
if that could add up.
I would bet he did it 10 times in a day or more.
Where's Todd now?
I have no idea.
He's on a list.
No idea.
But,
Just taking it back to the beginning.
He had snaggle teeth. I
But
remember, that's about all I remember. He used to stick needles under. He loved sticking needles under his skin too.
Yeah, dude, Todd's hanging from a.
It was
from
one of
a-
them dudes.
Todd's hanging from a clothing fucking
Man,
rod,
I bet
jacking
he's
off.
a fucking millionaire somewhere.
Probably because he filmed himself fucking hanging himself jacking off, and he's on OnlyFans.
yeah, OnlyFans. Get a better seat with Fandango.
No, is Fandango still a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, I just feel like you got a little money invested in AMC, right? So
That ain't my name.
I thought you had I thought you rode that AMC train.
I'm a GameStop guy.
GameStop,
But
okay.
I sold it all.
Did you?
I'm in a whole different game right now.
Are you now?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, and it's going to be a real good one.
I like your game.
I'm already today. I've been in it for a month and a half.
Right?
With the plant.
What's your
Should
percent?
Should I tell everybody about it? Or
I wouldn't,
Yeah.
but
Why not? So it's a company. So
Is it 4X?
no.
thank God.
Uh,
Oh shit!
You're
dog shit companies. There's dog.
You're
shit
gonna start
companies.
walking
Right.
like an Egyptian.
Right.
Okay, so sometimes a company's good, but there's bad leadership, and then it gets shorted.
Of course.
right?
Right.
So,
Sure. Of course.
uh,
Every day.
Yeah. So there's a company. We started looking at it about a month and a half ago, and it's called the stock ticker is LPSN.
Okay.
Live Person is the name of the company.
Life person? Live person. Okay. Is it AI based?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's been around for about 20 years.
Oh, shit. So they're pivoting.
Yes.
And they're fucking growing with it.
So what happened was, at one point, their stock was trading, say, $80.
Okay.
So what you look for is if you want to get the most percent return on your investment for the cheapest amount of money, right? You look for what they call a deep value play, right?
Okay.
So deep value is like, how much lower can this piece of shit go?
Right.
Without being delisted or sent to the fucking
to the pink sheets, right?
So
LPSN. It's not pulling up on my fucking thing.
So it was down to, at its lowest, I think 40 cents.
Okay.
Still not on the penny sheets
because of its history.
Delisting process.
Right.
So they got their delisting notice, which gave them 3 months to get above $1.
Okay.
They fired the old C-suite, so the CEO, CFO, all that stuff. Hired all these people that made other companies into multi-billion-dollar companies.
Right.
They cut all their costs. They did all this stuff. So everything possibly good they could do.
Yeah.
Most companies, to stop delisting, they do what's called a reverse split.
Right. They buy back.
No. They take say you have 100 stock.
Right.
100 shares, right?
So it goes 50.
So that they say 4-to-1. So now you have 25 shares, but instead of being worth
a penny, it's worth 5 cents or whatever. Yeah.
Right. So they did. So within the last 2 weeks, they have got above $1, which is the rule, without doing that.
Right.
So then you go to like the technical analysis of it, right?
Sure. Right.
Which I've learned to do the last 2 years.
Sure.
And if you look at it, there's certain levels that it has to reach before there's like runway to another gap. Stuff gaps down sometimes. So it might go from $5 to $3.
Sure.
Without going anywhere in between.
Right.
So now there's this gap in the chart, and that has to be filled at some point
if
it goes back that direction.
Right.
So right now it's trading at $1.78.
What the fuck's your ticker? Because it's not.
LPSN.
It's not pulling up on my shit. What's it? Where they traded on?
The
Nasdaq. S&P.
The NYSE.
LPSN.
Yeah, live person. It was up 23% today.
Okay.
You just suck, dude. I got it right away.
I have.
Well, I'm looking forward to my investment.
I have 65,000 shares.
Okay.
At like 47 cents.
Okay.
And I have another 50,000 shares in call contracts.
Right.
I'm up like.
You sure it's on?
Close to 100 G's right now. If I sold right now.
Very nice.
So anyways, the whole point of the story is deep value play is that. Now I say that, but I sold all my GameStop to buy that, so now I'm break even.
Okay. Right.
So that's
right.
So it seems like it's good, but like I made up the loss of the GameStop.
Sure.
So it's going to go to. So if it breaks, it's 170.
Jesus Christ, dude!
If it breaks 180, it'll go to 230. This is all technical analysis. If it goes to 230, it's going to 5. If it goes to 5, it goes to 9. 9, it goes to 20. So I'm banking on breaking out of 20, and I'm going to sell it for $40. Then I'm not working anymore the rest of my fucking life.
Good. I hope this happens perfectly.
Is it gonna? And you think it'll make $40?
So it's not even a meme. It's funny. So the technical analysis on every chart. So because there's different charting time frames. There's 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. All of them end up converging at $69. That's the price target of $69.
Why can't I not find this on this motherfucker? They really can't.
So like today was a big day for it. I didn't even expect it today. I thought it was going to happen near the end of the week where I started running really hard. But being above $1. So here's the thing. Here's what happens. This is why it's cool. So it doesn't even take FOMO, right? Fear of missing out for people to buy into it. Right. Because once it gets to $4, it becomes. So right now, institutions can't buy it for their like ETFs, which are like.
Really?
Yeah. So at $4, they can buy it. So now it gets to $4.
It's going to go to 8 quick. 8, 9.
Yep.
Yep.
ETFs can buy it,
and
they buy in. So now it goes even faster. And then the people who shorted it down to 40 cents
are
like, fuck, it's $9. You know, I started shorting it at $5. I thought it'd go back down. Now I got to buy it at $9, and they have to buy back all that stock they shorted, and now it goes and goes and goes and goes. So it'll make GameStop's squeeze look like a fucking joke.
I really wish I could find it. I'd fucking throw something in there. I got $1.
You got $1. That make 40. At 40.
Yeah, man, that sucks. I can't fucking.
Let me see. Are you on? What are you on?
That's just my Cash App.
Oh yeah, you won't find it on there.
Why?
Because it's.
I can buy everything else.
Here, let me find it.
LPSN.
Hey, oh, maybe it's a conspiracy.
I don't think it's real.
It's real. I just found it at $1.67 on Google.
Which I'm with, but I wanted my fucking this easy fucking investment thing to fucking find it. I'm up 24.6% though. I mean, that's balling.
Yeah, so that's what I'm into.
24%.
Yeah, look. So it closed the day. We're at.
Is that it there?
Oh, wrong one. Sorry. That's food, bro. I was looking at something else. Okay. Boom.
Why the fuck can't I find that?
Yeah, 27% today.
And it's on the fucking stock exchange, right?
Yeah, so like here's my technical analysis. That's what I was talking about. So look. This is today. And these are all the lines that I use to chart and stuff.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
But
I can't buy it.
So when it gets when it breaks 230, get ready because it's gonna fucking go.
Well, I can't fucking do shit.
Make a fucking real trading account.
Ah, man, I'm still being a bitch.
Make a fucking Schwab account. Get Thinkorswim.
I used to have a Scottrade, but they sold out, so I pulled out. I pulled out then when they sold.
So, not financial advice.
No,
But if I was to give financial advice,
please.
I would say that LPSN will. So if you think about these charts, like we call them retracements, right? So it runs hard, right, to a certain point.
Right.
Runs out of gas.
Right.
It has to swing back to get momentum, right? So it'll drop down. It'll retrace a certain percentage.
Sure.
And that's based on Fibonacci numbers. And there's greater chances of certain Fibonacci number retracements. So right now the fib for it to retrace is $1.43. So I have one more buy at $1.43 set just in case it goes back there. It may not do that, but if it does retrace and cool down, creating more momentum to the top side, because as it drops back down, and people know that, they buy again, right? So now you've already made up this big gap going up. You've recharged. You can hit that next swing, right? And so that's what it does. And it works the same to the downside too. That's why stuff drops so fast. But when you have that upward momentum based on the strength of the stock, it keeps going based on that. But it always has a cool down period where it has to get momentum back, right? So it pulls back and resets, right? Because it can't stay at those levels for that long without getting what's called consolidation. So people drops back down. People are like, okay, it hit this fib number. Not everybody knows this, but it hits this fib number. So it stopped there. It bounced off that number. We're gonna accumulate more shares here. As more people accumulate shares, it goes back up. So it keeps rising. So that is my suggestion. But I'm not like Jim Cramer.
Oh, Jesus, he's wrong half the fucking time anyway.
You always bet against what he says.
Right,
So
no
whatever he says,
shit.
you do the opposite.
Oh, fuck.
No,
I don't have the money to make any goddamn difference anyway, so it doesn't matter.
How's work going? You still doing it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I got 86 hours this week.
It's Tuesday.
It's
Monday.
I got 86 hours coming on the next check.
Seems like a lot of fucking hours, bro.
Yeah, I worked like half that.
Chuck, how many shares?
Probably not even half
How
that.
many shares would you want if it retraces back to $1.43?
I mean,
If you had,
you gonna trade for him?
yeah.
if I had fucking money,
No, if you had them, I mean, reasonably, like how many shares? 10,000 shares would get you a fucking shit ton of money if you go to $20.
but 10,000 shares is $10,000.
Well, more than that.
So,
Right, but-
I'm rounding for ease.
But it goes goes to $20 and you make $200 grand and you hand me back $10,000.
I mean, yes. I'll hand you back more than $10,000. Shit.
Give you half, bro.
Fuck.
This is recorded.
I at least give you interest. Fuck.
20% pawn
Fuck,
interest.
At least interest.
That's $2,000.
At least.
I think I'm fucking around, bro.
I ain't fucking greedy. And then we find something else to do it again.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fucking.
So here's my conundrum right now. So the play with some people is that you get to a certain profit level, right? You sell as many shares at that level as your initial investment.
Right.
So let's say it gets to $20 and I sell 3,000 shares to give me back, my initial investment, okay? So,
but if you're holding till 40, then hypothetically, why wouldn't I hold till 40? Why wouldn't I hold till you dump?
I was just saying.
Right,
so
right,
he
right,
makes the
right,
money
right,
on
right.
his investments in you.
Right, but either way, he makes the money if he's getting the interest. He gets back fold. He gets back more interest money that way.
I know. I was just saying, because that would be technically like your money, so you can exit when you want to, right?
Right.
So
right.
I mean, because even right now, looking at what it's up, I'm like, should I cash out? You know what I mean? But I'm not going to.
But if
it's just started.
If I had 10 to invest and you were confident that it was going to 40, knowing what you're doing and me not knowing what I'm doing, then I would just be like, dude, dump it when you dump it.
Right.
Dump it when you dump it.
I'll ride the train with you.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure some things out because it's going to be. This will.
I'm kind of too impatient for the stock market too.
This will make millionaires.
I'd have to have somebody else do it for me because I'm kind of too impatient. I'd be like, man,
You see.
I ain't get that much out right now. I get that much out.
$20 come up. You're like, fucking sell, bro.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. You have to manage emotions because, it's sometimes when it's swinging those momentum swings, you might be up 20% one day and down 20% the same day. And
Bro,
you're like, fuck.
I'm up 24% right now, bro.
It's tight.
24.6. I was 7% yesterday.
I'm up none because I think like a criminal when I invest, so I'm up 0.
Well, I only have $70 because I do that Cash App roundup thing.
I thought
and
for
it's just
sure.
been sitting there building and flipping and building and flipping and building and flipping. Just all the change left over.
I thought for sure Incest was going to go somewhere. That guy had a great plan.
Incest? Incest never goes. Incest never goes anywhere. Have you
We have had this discussion before.
Have you ever seen Incest do something
it's
fucking
the
great?
Same jokes.
I never heard of this, actually.
Incest is the guy that made the Narcan spray.
Oh, yeah.
But he also makes the fentanyl product for the Narcan spray. That's a fucking brilliant plan. I create the problem and the solution. How the fuck does that not take off?
That's the dentist selling fucking meth. Bro.
Goes to prison. That's why it doesn't take off.
Damn it.
Son of a...
So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking to.
And I haven't looked at it in a long time because I know they replaced their CEO. So I mean, they might be doing something now.
Do you still have it in there?
I'm pretty sure I do.
There you go.
I'm looking to January for this.
Well, it's at $1.47.
What was it?
It's at $11.47, and it was cheaper than that when I bought it. So.
Oh, fuck, Chuck's sitting on $30K right now. Doesn't even know, bro.
Maybe. I couldn't even tell you how to get to it. So. Because I think we used Robinhood or some shit.
Robinhood.
Was that still a thing? Acorn, Robinhood, all that shit?
Robinhood is.
Is Acorn? Robinhood, throttled people, right? They wouldn't let them fucking buy shit when it was...
Yeah.
That happened the other day to me.
Did it really?
Did I say that?
No.
So, it was the other day when, everybody thought the stock market was going to crash because this fucking shit with Japan.
Yeah, because I took a dip.
Yeah, so
I took a dip that day.
It dropped a ton, right? Well, these motherfuckers conveniently didn't let you log in to even Schwab.
Shut up.
5 different brokers
Shut
you had to
up.
log into, and it's just dropping and dropping and dropping. They're trying to save people from themselves, is what it is. They make up excuses.
Right.
We had technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. No, you didn't.
Was that when all the fucking every computer went down that was on Microsoft or whatever?
No, this is later. But what happened was
That was a huge hack.
I had
that's
every day I set what's called a limit order or a stop limit
Yeah,
to
yeah.
protect my investments so that I don't lose again like at a GameStop, right?
Right.
So it'll be 20 cents lower than I was at or whatever.
Right.
So I had done that for these things called options contracts I had, but you can do it in reverse, so you can set it higher. So you can say, okay, I wanted to sell. Say it's trading at 30 cents, and you wanted to sell it at 50 cents, right?
Right.
So I set them all in contracts to sell at 50 cents.
Sure.
And in case that if something like that happened, well, if I could have logged in, I would have canceled that order, right?
Right.
I couldn't log in, and they sold all my shit. I didn't lose anything. I broke even.
Sure.
But then when I bought those contracts back, I had to buy them back at a higher price because they sold them. They're like, we should have tried to log in. We don't have any record of you logging in. I go, here's the screenshots of me logging in and the timestamps saying that I can't get in. And they're like, oh. And they go, well, that won't work. And I go, they go, you should have called.
Too fucking bad.
I go, here's the call logs with the time I sat on hold for 45 minutes, and you guys fucking hung up on me. Oh, they're like, well, ask if that'll work. Well, that won't work. And I said, so you're just telling me to get fucked? They're like, yeah.
Wow. Do I win a margins account on Schwab?
No, you don't want a margin account.
Sure. Thanks.
Maybe. Yeah, because let's say it takes 7 days for your deposit to. So what happened is, like, if you went to you entered your checking account, right?
Right.
And you made a deposit.
Yeah.
But it takes 5 to 7 days for your money to get there.
Right.
They'll let you
Trade on that.
trade on that money, but don't go above.
What's your deposit?
What's your deposit?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Now that's true margin. So like they'll give you 21 grand on your 7 grand to trade
Okay.
on.
Right.
But then when you're upside down, they're like margin call.
Right. Yeah, it's calling in a loan.
Yeah.
That's all it is, calling in a loan.
So how upset are all the brothers?
Do I want which brothers?
The brothers.
Biker brothers?
Yeah.
About what?
They hired a new CEO, and he's going to advance wokeness.
Oh, on where?
Harley Davidson hired a different CEO.
Fuck, I didn't know anything
and
about
he's
it.
going to advance wokeness. Are people gonna take their Harleys out in the middle of the street and set them on fire like they did Budweiser, or what?
Oh, I don't know. Well, that was because they put some he/she on a fucking can instead of anybody else in the fucking world. Do I want options trading?
I'll show you how to do it.
I'm right here.
Yeah, but they're gonna ask you a bunch of questions to say you're like a fucking genius.
Okay.
But they won't approve you.
Do I want to think or swim?
Yes.
Trading?
Yeah, that's what you need.
Yeah. Thanks. I'll put $22 in here later. How do you plan on using options? Understand the risk?
Yeah, like.
What do I want? Covered? Long? Spreads? Yeah,
Just do it. Here.
yeah,
just
thanks.
give it to me.
Yeah, thanks.
He said, just give it to me.
You want spread. You want those. You want spreads if possible.
I always try to get the spreads.
'Cause
I like peanut butter spread.
You don't want level 3 because that's unlimited risk.
Okay.
You don't want that.
Do you know me?
That's what
My
happens.
life is unlimited risk.
That's when people get blown up.
That's where
Right.
they can be sunk.
It's like I have some kid about those shit.
Dude, number of dependents. 0.
Zero.
I have no dependents
Zero. Me
for
neither.
right now.
Me neither. They're raping me on the taxes because of it.
Man, but yeah, so that's going on. Now it takes a lot of like you gotta stay on top of it, which I'm staying on top of it for everybody who wants to do it. But there's always gotta be making sure you're watching it, this and that, and like watching the charts, making sure you're comfortable and setting stops.
How many average trades per year do I do?
Fucking 50 plus, 100 plus,
100 plus.
Yeah.
Because knowledge level, I just put extensive, and years of trading 15.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
seems legit.
all right. Stay tuned to like episode 240 where I'm rather rich or I'm not. So 140, I'm starting my Schwab account.
Yes, this is exciting.
Average trade amount, a few $1,000s. Sure, 5,000. Options knowledge, extensive,
It will be.
15. Average trades, 100. 5K. Oh, 50,000? That's good.
Dude,
Let's not be greedy.
you know what's like, the thing about that's funny is that like they know that people lie about it.
Right. Like,
And it's like they'll still approve you without any. They're not like send your last year's trades. Email us your last year's trades or something.
just ignore it.
And no, they won't. They won't do that. I'm saying they just.
They don't care.
You're saying all this shit, but they're
Right.
like, we're just gonna take this motherfucker's money.
Right.
Right. That's all they want.
They don't care.
By checking this box.
They
by
see
checking
they
this
see
box.
all the lies. That's what it is. They see all the lies and they go, sucker.
Yeah.
They just get big dollar signs like in the cartoons and
Nice. Hold on, bro. I'm trying to catch up. By checking this box. You know, that's where I stopped reading. You know that, right? By checking this box, I acknowledge.
I acknowledge these.
Right. Bro, Jesus. I think I bought fucking houses with less paperwork. No. I actually read that one. Dead air. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
I got busy.
yeah.
Shouldn't take too long.
I'm still working.
They're reviewing my application.
You're approved.
Dude, it's like joining Grubhub, bro. I'm gonna get approved instantly. You got a car? Nah, bro. Oh, my account's open. We appreciate you lying.
He's not really lying. He has tremendous experience, Schwab.
Listen here, Chuck. Oh, my account needs attention. I gotta call Money to Friday. I can't just put money in this bitch. Transfer an account.
It needs attention.
He needs attention.
Always needs attention.
Always.
I can deposit a check right in there. Look at this. So direct
I
deposit.
just send my paychecks there?
Right.
Fuck.
That's fucking. That's
That sounds like a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great way to lose all my money.
No,
love it.
no options are the way to lose all your money.
Is there an app, or do I just go
So-
through the website?
So for Schwab, I use this one, which is the Schwab app.
Yeah.
And that's how I look at like my balances
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But then
Can you trade on it?
No, yes, but it's hard, so I use Think or Swim to trade,
Okay.
which is also Schwab.
Dope. Oh, move money. Nice. Routing, numbers, and direct deposit. Love it. Cool. All right. Done and done. We'll see what happens.
So Mike's gonna get rich.
No, I doubt it. You know, pulled up them boards on the house last.
To get rich, you have to have a lot of money to play with.
Not necessarily. I mean, you just have to
It's
be.
called compounding gains.
Well, yeah. So like, you know, like I got real sad today, right? Because like I want to open a new account with a new vendor, but I can't do some grandioso fucking order, right? I
Right.
can't bring the whole thing in.
Right.
And then I was like, so today I was like, I was coming down here. We did the little radio Riverbender thing, and
I finally heard your commercial, by the way.
on the 94.3.
Yep.
Yeah. That's been playing for quite a few years.
That's
so.
the music one, right?
Yeah. That's the
Yeah,
music
yeah.
one. Classic hits from the 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yeah. I actually like that station.
It's actually a good station. Yeah. If my subs are out, that's what I listen to. So.
Yeah, I burnt my amp up. I turned my amp up a little bit, burnt it right the fuck up.
Oh shit.
No idea what happened. The whole car smells like burnt amp.
Nice. Yeah.
That's what I thought. I was driving down the road and nothing was working, but the fucking meter was on, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I've been having problems with my fucking bass knob, so I fucking started fucking with it, and nothing worked. So I just ignored it and fucking going down the road, and I went.
Nah, fuck.
I said, "What is that smell?" I know that smell.
Yeah, it's rather.
But where's it coming from?
It's rather NES cart that just came out that's super hot. Or it's your amp frying.
No, it smelled like straight electrical burning.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, where's that coming from? So I pulled over, and I immediately opened the back door, and I felt that amp. And as soon as I can't feel, I can't feel my fingers, right?
Yeah.
Like I can take French fries and just scoop them right off out of the oven.
Right.
So I touched that amp and went, fuck.
Dude, you almost had a barbecue.
So then I had to figure out how to take the
Power wire out.
fuse out that
Right.
is 9/16 nuts that hold it on.
Fuck that, bro.
And with no tools.
What are you talking about? Like under the hood?
Yeah, under the hood with no tools.
Bro, you had a fuse in the amp you could have yanked out probably quicker.
No, there's no fuses in that amp.
No fuses in that amp. That's why I was fucking cooking, bro.
No fuses in that amp. It's just got
Do they
the
not
big
put
amp.
fuses in the amps anymore?
That DD doesn't have one.
I'll be down.
I've had that amp for 6 years, or more than 6 years. I've had that amp for fuck, 9 years, 10 years almost.
Right.
So it's done its fucking job.
Right.
So it can cook if it wants to, I guess. But it's weird because it was working fucking fine. Like, I've never touched the gain in all these years. It was working fucking fine. Yeah.
But
I was like, I think I can turn this up just a hair more. And I did. I turned it up just a hair more.
Right.
Pride.
No shit.
I don't get it.
Did I ever show you what happened to mine?
Oh, yeah, you had a power wire or something.
Yeah. So the hood pinched it, and it laid next to the fucking metal body.
Right.
And it was just enough arc
to short it.
To cook it. Cooked the copper to dust.
The whole wire.
Cooked the copper to dust. Didn't blow my fuse once. Talk about a fucking barbecue waiting to happen, bro. So the other day I changed it, and then I got my subs back. So, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta buy a new amp.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not gonna buy a new amp, so not right now. Anyway.
Is that in this car here? Outside?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy a new amp right now. I want to, but I can't. I just can't.
Right.
If I'm gonna spend money, I need to spend money on getting that LS sealed back up. Because right now the block's just wide open, sitting in my fucking garage.
You got cloths in there? You got shit in there?
No, but I soaked it. I soaked it with Marble Mystery Oil, and when I think about it, I go out and turn it over by hand a little bit.
Good.
Because the walls in that engine, dude, still had cross-hatching on them.
That's what you said, man. That's 230,000 mile fucking engine,
crazy,
man.
Isn't that crazy?
Wild.
And so I was telling my dad, I was like, it started knocking. I'm gonna change the lower end bearings anyway, right? I said, it's gonna start knocking, so I have to change the lower end bearings. And then somebody was telling me, I was thinking of who it was that was telling me. I can't remember if it was Nürnberger or somebody else was telling me that them LSs that knock might not have been a knock. That they do something else.
There's a tick in almost every LS I ever heard.
But this was definitely sounded like a knock.
Oh, okay.
They do something else. I know the difference between a tick and a knock.
Right.
They do something else, though, that sounds like a knock, but it's not actually a knock. Was it the oil pump, maybe?
Could have been.
I can't remember what it was, but they do something else that isn't actually a knock, but it sounds like a knock.
You still got that scan feature? I wish I had that still. It pisses me off I don't. New update on my shit.
So if I spend any money that I shouldn't actually spend, it'll be on getting that. It'll be on Clevelite main bearings and a stud kit.
You got any hits on the truck or the trailer?
No, the trailer ain't going nowhere, dude.
Really?
Nobody wants to work.
Yeah.
I had somebody ask if they could rent it today, and I said, sure, $1,000. You can rent it all week, $1,000.
Do you want that plate back from the other?
And then they said, well, you want to come do the work? And I said, well, what's the work? They said, yeah, I want to come do the work. What's the work? And they said, well, it's this, and this. And I go, okay, well, it's 2 stories, $200 a side.
Right.
And then they didn't answer. They didn't talk to me no more.
Right.
And I was like, what's the fucking problem? The problem is you don't want to do the work.
Right.
But you don't want to pay nobody that can do the work.
Right.
When you can send some slacky out there to do a half-ass job on it and call it a fucking day. And I'm not going to fucking know.
So I put the Sporty up today, right? Cheap, $2,900, right? Put it up, shit tons of messages. And I'm like, okay. So I lowered the price of the Mini Cooper, try to make it more desirable.
Right.
So I did that. Do you know what my favorite, Drew, you might know too, my favorite motorbike is a scooter.
Yeah, that Bergman.
The fucking Bergman. Some guy, first guy. Hey, you want to trade?
For the Cooper?
Nah, for the fucking, for the Sporty.
I wouldn't mind having that Sporty, but only because I know it's good trading fodder.
It's good what?
Trading fodder. It's good.
Trading fodder?
Fodder, yeah.
What is that?
It's good for trading.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody take a 1200 Sporty.
Yeah, I can take that Sporty
right
for $3 and turn it into a good Camaro.
Right.
Which is what I want.
Right.
Dude, there's one in fucking Bloomington. God, I wish I had the fucking money.
Really?
It's cheap.
Yeah.
It's already LS'd.
Really?
So even if the LS is junk, the fucking work's already fucking done.
Bro, Kevin drove the damn near Attica, Indiana to check out this fucking truck that was LS swap. It was a wiring fucking mess. And Kevin hits me up on the marketplace ad. He goes, you want to trade for this truck? And he sends me a bunch of pictures that he took, right? And I'm like,
trade what, the Sporty?
Yeah. And I go, tell me you didn't fucking get that truck. Because I was supposed to go with him this coming weekend to pick it up.
Right.
And he goes, I fucking think it was a pile of shit. So he drives 6 hours to find out this thing's a
there
pile
and back,
of shit.
yeah.
Yeah, there and back.
Bloomington's only 2 hours.
Right. Well, this dude's Bergman. It's in Staunton.
Oh, man.
I know, bro. But you think I'm gonna be riding around on a fucking scooter after riding a chopper for a decade, man?
Right. Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I can't be doing that shit.
Are you done, Drew?
Done working. Are you done working? Nice. Congratulations.
Yes, I could see that. I could see that.
Me rolling.
Yeah.
You know, I should get
totally see that.
I should get all the leathers too, and just
100% see
roll
that.
out straight, fucking Harley garbed out on my Suzuki Bergman. Suzuki Bergman is the greatest fucking motorcycle ever made. Ever. You can do 100 mile an hour with 2 people on it, and have all your beach gear or a cooler, all that shit underneath the seat. It's fucking phenomenal. And this one had a tour pack on it, bro. Even more storage. 10,000 miles. 2007.
Yeah, there's a...
And I'm like, why would you hit me with the motherfucking... The only thing I said, I would get one if I could find one cheap enough. And he fucking sent it to me. And I'm like, bro, you got to give me some time. Let me see if I can just sell this bitch, man. I was like, I want it. Trust me.
This Camaro's T-top, 5-speed.
Nice.
Rust-free.
Nice.
At least in the pictures, it's rust-free. It says it's rust-free.
Right.
Rust-free, $3,500. Runs and drives. You can drive it home.
What's it running? 5.3? 5.3 LS or 4.8?
I imagine it's 5.3. Yeah. 5.3 LS, which fucking, even if it's junk, if it makes it home,
right,
it's still worth $3,500.
Oh, sure. Especially that body style. You're talking about the, what year? 90, 89, 90?
Third gen.
That year? 89,
yeah,
90s?
82 to 93.
Yeah. The later years were real fuck. That's what I had for
the
my first car.
The 99, the 90,
Catfish was the fucking
94. The Catfish was 94 to 2000. I don't know.
Yeah, 2002 actually.
Something like that. Yeah.
What's the matter?
There's a.
Did you hit a wall?
No.
You good?
There's a 99 for $500, just over in St. Louis, and it's in good shape too.
Really? No.
But I don't really like that body style. If it was like a 94 or 95 where it still had the square headlights and they were still sunk in, then yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you can change it. I don't know if you can, because the body's still the same. The headlights were the only thing they changed, which means the core support too.
Right.
But I don't know if you can. I don't know.
So the other day I got this bust ass window. Right. I got pulled over by the police for it. Right.
For what?
In the Jaguar. Busted ass window. Yeah, BAW. I got busted ass window.
The windows broke out?
No, the front windshield's like fucking shattered, right?
Yeah.
So anyway.
State boy?
No, APD. Yeah,
really?
No. He did like a 7-point U-turn. It was hilarious. So he come up on me, right? And then so we're right over here by East. I was leaving the gym. I was coming to Ridge to do some work, and then I was going to come down here, right? So I'm just cutting through Upper Alton. He does a 7-point U-turn. I'm literally chuckling, watching him U-turn. Chuckling, bro. I've never seen, like, bro, I could have got away in this old-ass Jaguar, you know? So I'm watching him do this U-turn, and he catches up, pulls me over. Have I told you guys this? Oh, it's a fucking great story. So I pull over. He comes up. So I know where my wallet is. It's in my gym bag. It's in my trunk, right? So I don't have my ID on me, of course. Right. So he comes up, and he's at the back door, and like the back passenger door. So I'm in the driver's seat, of course, right? So I'm like, he's like hand down, right? And I'm like, oh, and I don't recognize him. I don't know him. So I'm like, yo, bro, hands are up here. It's okay. You're safe. Come on up, buddy. And he comes up to the passenger front door, and he's like, hi, I'm so and so from APD, blah blah blah. And I'm like, how you doing, man? Nice to meet you. What can I do for you? He goes, well, the reason I pulled you over is you have no front plate. I go, is that still a fucking thing?
No, not in this state. It's not.
Well, I don't know if that's passed. Mm-hmm. So anyway, and he goes, and your windshield, and I stopped him, and I go, it's sexy as fuck. And he goes, it's really broken. And I go, yeah, no. Look, I go, it kind of looks like a body hit it. And I go, but I'm going to tell you, you think I like driving around like this? I don't. It's a 3-piece kit for the fucking seal, and I can't find it anywhere to buy. And that's a true story. I spent like hours looking for this motherfucker. Still can't find it. And you can't use it. You can't get a used one.
Right.
So he goes, I go, look, man, I can't find a kit to put a new piece of glass in. So I'm rolling this way because I don't want leaks, you know. And he goes, oh, okay. Could I have your driver's license? I'm like, sure. It's in the trunk of the car in my gym bag. Do you want to fucking get it? And I was like, you need this key, you know, because I don't have a trunk pop. You need my key out of it. He goes, no. Just give me your name, birthday, fucking address. So I give it all to him.
You got to go once in a while and get updated in the system so they know who you are.
Yeah. So he goes back. he goes, hey, I won't write you for the plate, but the windshield, though. I mean, the windshield's fucked up, right? I mean, it is what it is. I'm like, I'll take my ticket, bro. It's not, I can't fucking do shit about it right now, but I'll fucking pay your little fine. I don't give a shit. So he comes back up. He's like, hey, I'm not going to write you for anything. I was like, awesome, man. It was really great meeting you. And I just put it in fucking drive and drive away. I'm like, so I come down here, and then, like, lieutenant that was on duty right then, he radios to him. He goes, well, what the fuck do you do? He goes, well, his windshield's broken. He goes, we get our cigars from him. What the fuck are you? Just leave him the fuck alone. So I guess he's somewhat newer, but he's on SWAT and stuff, man. So he's like probably seen some shit. But man, he came up to me. I've never been nervous with a police officer. He came up so bad to where I felt nervous, man. Like I was like, this motherfucker gonna shoot me driving while white? Like I don't know what the fuck was going on.
It's like that county that was doing 65 down 140. Seen me, broke his fucking neck looking at me. And then in the middle of 140, full 4-lane fucking U-turn to come get me over a seatbelt. Calm the fuck down.
Well, that's the funny thing. I'm not wearing my seatbelt. And he asked this question, and I love this. He asked this question. He goes, do you have insurance? And I go, yeah. You didn't ask if I had it on this car, which is a no. But so later, when I was talking to Lieutenant, he goes, yeah, bro, your registration shows up invalid. Even though my tag's right, I didn't prove to the state that I had insurance. That's where Big Brother is now, bro.
Yep, I believe
That's where Big Brother is.
I believe it.
That's fucked up, man. So
Big Brother.
That's right. The system, bro. This is all part of the fucking system. You're a fucking prophet.
I believe it.
This is the system at its fucking finest.
I get to go for my second time for a seatbelt ticket the 26th, Thursday.
You got jury trial yet? Jury trial?
No, they'll probably drop it Thursday.
Jury trial.
Let's ask ChatGPT how you could argue your way out of a seatbelt ticket.
No, it's easy. I can tell you right now.
Yeah, Chuck's done it a million times.
I've been doing it since I was 17. You go in and you go. So you're going to have to go 3 times, 2 or 3 times, depending. You go in, you plead not guilty, jury trial, and then the state's attorney guy will look at you and go, "Really, you want jury trial?" And you look at him and you go, "Really, you're going to take me all the way to jury trial for a ticket, right?" And then you ask him, you go, "Can we just dismiss it right now instead of playing this game?" Because you can be a dick to them because they can't do nothing about it. It doesn't matter if you make them mad. So then they'll reset it because you made them a little mad, so they'll reset it, and then you go back the second time and you say the same exact fucking words to them. Not guilty, jury trial. Can we just dismiss it so we don't have to play this game? And either they'll dismiss it then, or they'll make you come back a third time where you do it again. Not guilty, jury trial, and then you don't say nothing because this is the dismiss round. And 9 times out of 10 they dismiss. They're never ever going to take you to a jury because A, where are they going to find 12 people that ain't never had a speeding ticket or a ticket? B, where are they going to find 12 people that I get to help pick that ain't never had a ticket? C, why are they going to spend all that money paying for 12 people that ain't never had a ticket?
Right.
Over $150, which if it had been a $75 fine, I'd have paid it. But I'm not paying you $158 for a seatbelt ticket. Get the fuck out of here. Right. Get out of here with that shit.
So ChatGPT said in Illinois you should do one of these 5 things.
Actually, what?
6 things.
6 things.
Medical exemption.
Medical exemption.
So I can write you a letter saying that it's impossible because of your ribs to wear a seatbelt.
Well, the seatbelt in the truck don't. Well, I don't ever wear my fucking seatbelt.
Yeah, but I'm
saying the seatbelt in that truck doesn't even fucking work. So it doesn't even. It's always locked. Yeah. So it's not even a. There's no point in even fucking wearing the goddamn thing.
Medical exemption, vehicle exemption, because of manufacture date.
Yeah.
Okay. Short distance or emergency. Like if you're moving the car in the driveway, parking lot. But if it's emergency, you say you have emergency. Seatbelt malfunction. Officer's observation error, because how can they prove you fucking weren't wearing it?
They can't.
Right.
Well, they've all got cameras now, so they might be able to prove that you weren't wearing it.
Dash cam's gonna show you're not wearing it.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking good. Yeah, they're pretty fucking good.
And lack of proper signage or notification, or the way you fucking do it, which would seems like more legitimate because why would they waste taxpayer dollars?
They're not going. Dude, I've been doing it since I was 17.
Yeah.
I know that I'm basically a qualified paralegal in Madison County. Now you get me some fucking place else and I normally just pay tickets because I don't know how they're going to work. I don't know. Like I got a ticket one time in where was I? Podunk someplace, Illinois. I can't remember which county. Bond County, I think it was. I got a ticket in Bond County And I just went up there and I played not guilty jury trial. And then when I went back up the second time, I could tell that this old boy had been growing up on the farm and somehow got a law degree. And it wasn't going to fucking work. You know what I mean? It was going to be one of them deals where they were just going to keep postponing it. It wasn't going to be a thing. So I just paid that ticket. So I think it was Bond County. No, it wasn't Bond County. It was whatever county Jacksonville's in. But it's dumb, dude. A seatbelt ticket.
Sangamon County?
I don't think Jacksonville's Sangamon. Springfield's Sangamon. But it's just dumb over a seatbelt ticket. It's stupid. So if it had been a $75 fine, still, I'd just fucking paid it. But I'm giving you $150 because I didn't wear a seatbelt.
So I need to give at least Mike, and maybe Chuck if he wants to stay, a lesson on something on that pad over there. We don't have to deal with this on here.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, we'll just end it now so we can do it then.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for watching episode 140, probably. And
Close.
yeah, close enough. And if you're in the Alton area next Thursday, not the Thursday after this airs, but the Thursday after, 6:30 to 9:30 is AP After Hours at Max downtown. You get a discount on a few cigars, get an event T-shirt. What else? Oh, and if you buy those cigars, you get the T-shirt. You get entry into drawing that's going to be drawn that night. So free appetizer at 6:30, drawings at 9. Hang out till about 9:30, and then I'll be half asleep by then. So come eat, drink, and smoke cigars with us. Yeah, exactly. Anything else? Follow Oddfellows Grappling Club.
Yeah.
Go get adjusted so you don't wake up and vomit from a fucking headache. Jesus fuck. That was my day. Now you're going to puke tonight.
No, I've had my neck's hurt for a month.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks, Drew, for coming on. Thanks for doing work here and still participating. I don't know how you can multitask like that, so it's very impressive. So that I do appreciate it. That's what I appreciate about you. That's what I appreciate.
I haven't watched the last season of that yet either.
I haven't either.
Because I know it's over.
Is it really?
Letterkenny.
Oh, Letterkenny, I watched the end. I cried a little, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Season yet.
I cried a little at the end because I knew it was
haven't
over.
caught the second season of Shoresy yet, but I know there's going to be a third season. I like Shoresy better anyway.
Shoresy's pretty fucking good, bud. Let me tell you.
Anyway.
Now you give your fucking balls a tug.
Right. Right. Tit
Fucking tit fucker.
The fucking parrot.
The parrot's the best, bro.
Up, dude.
Tit fucker, you tit fucker. So, you watched the Shoresy yet, Drew?
I haven't watched yours yet. I watched the other one.
Letterkenny? Shoresy's pretty good, man.
I think Shoresy's better.
I think Aiden needs to watch Shoresy because that's when you're
Is he playing hockey?
No, he's playing soccer. I like hockey, though, so you might as well watch Shoresy.
Well, I mean,
all they do is talk shit and do big hits, bro.
hockey.
We'll never lose a game again.
Right. He is a hockey player in the soccer field.
Yeah, bro. That's pimp, though. Yeah, it's real cool. Is he still driving Subaru?
Yeah.
Nice. Everything is going okay?
Trade it for the
Harley?
No, for the Mini Cooper and then give you money on top of it.
We could maybe work something out. I like that Subaru. Lift it up. LS it. Chuck's got an LS. Fucking.
I'm trying to find a Camaro to stick that LS in. I asked Nürnberger, I was like, what kind of cam can I put? Can I put this Chupacabra cam?
You need a sloppy seconds cam, bro.
No, the sloppy second's too big.
Is it really?
Yeah, you got to have a stall converter, all kinds of shit.
Fucking get a manual like a man.
I'll play you the video clip of this Chupacabra cam. And I was like, can I put this in there? He goes, well, if you wanted it. I go, I just want to be mean. I just want to sound like.
Right.
I just want it to go.
Right.
I just want the
throat. Well, my Harley was doing that, but it was only running on one.
So he says I can and still boost it. They'll work okay together. So
Are you going lower compression?
Fast. I'm just trying to be.
Are you changing pistons out at all?
No.
Just rod bearings?
No, dude, that shit's fucking perfect.
I understand, but if you run like a lower...
that's what it was. They told me it does. So the LS does, and they had this problem in the 4.3, except it was real bad. So any 4.3 you ever bought that come out of an S10 or a van back in the day, in the 90s when they first came out with them, number 5 was always dead from piston slap. They would just literally slop around in there until they destroyed something, and then they would come back alive in certain RPMs. But at idle, number 5 was dead. Huh. So LS suffers somewhat the same fucking problem. So
4.3 is really just an LS without a couple.
Right.
Or you can just get an electric motor and not deal with anything.
No, thank you.
Fuck your woke ass shit.
No, thank you. All righty. And with that.
Hey, thanks for watching.